Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well. Oh, I hate these 6 o'clock kickoffs, they really do my head in. As always guys, this live broadcast is sponsored by the channel sponsor, if I can just find the logo again, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including the 1976 home shirt that inspired this season's home kit, the 1980 FA Cup final Trevor Brooking shirt that inspired this season's away kit, there's, last season's away kit I should say, along with Admiral and Umbro Clout and blue coloured track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check that out. Hope and sorry, out of breath, had to do a mercy dash to the offie to get some beers. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission the channel we would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly through to Iron Supporting Food Banks. So guys, right, that's that sorted out. So let's have a look to see if everyone in. Good evening, number one. Yes, this is real. This is a live watch along with for the game. So they won't be broadcasting the game itself. We'll be talking about it. It's basically like a watch party, really, more than anything else, mate. But welcome, Sheena. Good evening. Hope you're all right. Louis, welcome, mate. I'm doing all right. Hope you are as well. Louis reckons 3-1 tonight. Team is very good. We'll talk about that in just a second. And also TSC. Good evening, mate. Says Bet Snoddy wants West Ham to win. That's why West Bromwich started him. Very possibly. Very, very possibly. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to get my drink out. I'm forever flowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. Right. So, good evening, Tony. Hope you're alright, fella. So, let's go through the team sheet then, shall we? One change from the Burnley game. We've still got Fabianski in goal, which is, well, two technically. Two changes, really. So, Fabianski in goal. Sufel, Dawson, Ogbonna and Creswell making up the back four. Souček and Rice in the defensive midfield positions. With Bowen on the right. Lanzini coming in for Fornals in the midfield. And Benrahma out on the left. With Antonio up front. On the bench is Randolph, Johnson, Fredericks, Diop, Fornals, Noble, Alves, Yarmolenko, and Balbuena. So we've got no striker, unfortunately. But for West Brom, they're sitting in the formation I exactly predicted in the preview: 4-2-3-1 with John Stone in goal, O'Shea, Ajayi, Bartley, Gibbs making up the back four. Livermore and Sawyers in the defensive midfield positions. Costa Pereira, Gallagher and Grujecki, I think you pronounce that, in the midfield, with Robinson up front. On the bench for them is Furlong, Robson Kanu, Krovinovic, Ivanovic, Edwards, Peter, Kipri, Button and Fields. So guys, give me your predictions. What do you think's going to happen? I mean, I know we've already got. Sorry, just out of breath. Just cheers, guys. Sheena says she had to go into the hospital with her boy, so hope so she's sort of okay. Hope he's all right, Sheena. Hope it's nothing too bad, of course, as always. Rick, good evening, mate. Hope you're keeping well. And WHU Olive, welcome. Attacking lineup for Moyes. Yeah, very, very attacking. Very happy with the line out he's put out as well. So guys, as I said, give me your predictions. We've already had a prediction in. Who was it? Louis said 3-1. So, guys, give me your predictions as well. It'd be interesting to see what you guys are thinking on this. As I said to Jake's channel last night when he did the preview for this game on West Ham Unofficial, this could either be a 0-0 or a complete goal fest because it's exactly the same formation. So sorry about this, guys. It's just for some random reason that it's for some random reason Streamlabs stopped broadcasting. So I've just rejigged it again, and now it's all up and running. So welcome back. We We are apparently we are getting a new router tomorrow, so hopefully that should be sorting everything out. But no, it just makes absolutely no sense why all of a sudden it just stops. It really does irritate the hell out of me. Thank you guys. Yeah, so nothing wrong with Chrome. It's just for some random reason there's some miscommunications going back. Paul, good evening, mate. Hope you're all right. But yeah. So, but I hope your boy's feeling all right, Sheena. I really do. Just as we've got Ben Rama. Nice to see the clock is still working properly. It's pretty much a little bit ahead of BT, but that's fine. It's a bit of a delay on that, but I'm going to contact Streamlabs to find out why all of a sudden it's just stopped broadcasting. It makes no sense. So anyways, we've got Creswell, Dawson. Sorry, Socek, I should say, Socek. Ogbonna over to now to Dawson. Sufal, Socek. Gets a little bit of a tackle, but gets in there. Three players almost around him, so it's not too bad from that side of things. But yeah, it's not good neither. We've got Ben Rana on the ball now. Over to Lanzini, trying to find Antonio, which he does, but the ball gets back, and now it's in West Brom, and now in possession as a result of it. But fortunately, there's a free kick by the looks of it. So Dawson. Yeah, it's a foul on Robinson then, which is a bit of a shame. But you know we've had it go the other way on us as well. So good evening, Mark. Hope you're right. Paul says you could do West Ham dropping points today. Well, I don't care, mate. Quite frankly, I really don't care because you're a gooner, and that's it. That's all the reason I need to say. And Antonio with a nice header out as the ball goes into the box. Now West Brom are slowly but surely attacking. And Antonio's trying to get in there, but doesn't really do it. Very well controlled by Bowen there on the back, and he gets a foul, and it's a free kick to us, which is good. So yeah, Paul, don't give it the big one, mate, because you beat Newcastle last night. Don't give it the big one, son. One game does not make a season, son. But yeah, we are literally halfway through the season now from a West Ham perspective, and also from the Arsenal perspective, and quite a fair chunk of the other part of the table as well, for that matter. So it's not bad. It's not bad going. So, Paul, Mark, give us your predictions. What do you reckon? I mean, I know you said you want us to drop points, Paul, but realistically, what do you think the prediction is going to be? And likewise with you, Marky, as well. Hope you're keeping all right, both of you. Mark says 5-0. Sheena, on behalf of everybody in the chat, live, and obviously those that probably might watch the replay, I hope your boy gets better soon, and we all do, I'm sure. Paul says you can see Newcastle going down this year. I don't know, mate. I don't know. You never. Stranger things have happened, but yeah, they're not looking good at the moment. It's Antonio's just outside the box. 2-0 to be realistic. Yeah, that's a bit more. That's a bit more like it, son. It's a bit more like it. But yeah, it would be nice it'd be nice. I agree with what a lot of the channels are saying at the moment. It'd be nice for us to be able to give someone a good bloody hiding, but I can't see it, to be honest with you. I really can't. It's not in the West Ham way of playing things. Paul reckons a 1-1 draw, to be honest. Yeah, it could happen, mate. Could happen. I mean, anything's possible in football. We all know that. Sheena reckons 3-0. Just as we're getting a corner. Corner taken. And not a bad header from Dawson, but a couple of yards off the pace there. Paul says they will defend, and you haven't replaced Dallaire yet. Well, we've got Antonio out there, fella. Whether he can last the full 90 again is another matter. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. Mark says West Brom can't score. Dawson is playing. Yeah, he wants to get one over. He said at the official website, mate, that he wants to get one over his club. So, and I don't blame him, to be honest with you. I don't blame him. It'd be nice to. I mean, everybody wants to make sure that their former club doesn't score against them or win against them. So, totally understandable. Completely understandable. So, but yeah, guys, 19 games in now. This is literally the 19th game. We've still got a plus goal difference. Very, very happy. Yeah, there's while there's just a bit of a free kick from West Brom. This channel now has a radio station. We are now live on Anchor, JPWHU Radio. Myself and Marshy will be recording our first podcast tomorrow night, so that'll be available on Thursday. Hopefully. So, guys, try and go onto Anchor. Once it's on Anchor, it'll probably be over to Spotify and everything else. So you'll be able to hear me as well as listen to me. So we're now saturating the market, shall we say? Just as nice clearance in there up to Bowen Dawson. So foul. Loses the ball. Lanzini a little bit off the pace there, but well covered by Soucek. He boots it over to try and find Creswell, which he does. Rice with Benrahma running down the flanks. A little bit too late for him to pass to it now, so he should be passing to Lanzini, but he doesn't. But at the same point, we get a throw in because as a result of it. So not bad from right decks there, man. Not bad at all. Let me just double check we are still live. Yep, still live. So it's good. It's good fun. It's nice to see that we're playing good football. I always say the first 15-20 minutes are all both sides testing each other out, and it certainly does seem to be that way. It really, really does seem to be that way. I did a poll on Twitter earlier today to see what everybody thought, and the majority of everybody that voted for a West Ham win. So it's nice to see that. It's nice to see that the fan base is feeling so positive about this. And to be honest, I wouldn't say no to it in any shape or form. Looks like Lanzini was just offside then. Very, very, very much offside. West Brom are keeping a very good line there. Very, very good. Very happy. I'm sure that Allardyce will be with that. But guys, there's 10 people watching. Only a few people talking. I know that a lot of people just want to hear me commentate on it, and it's absolutely fine. But please do all interact with each other, talk to each other. So the long ball up to try and find Ogbonna. And he goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Oh, the Man United Herbert's back. Hope you're alright, mate. Good to see you. Mark says the self-isolation is a nightmare, JP. There's only so much box sets I can watch. I know what you mean, mate. Well, as I say, it's going to be a no holds barred podcast being recorded tomorrow night, so we can upload it on Wednesday night. It'll be available Thursday, I should imagine. Man United Herbert says, do you think you will sign any players? I think he's asking in relation to the January transfer window, because we've got 12 days left. No, quite frankly, mate, I don't think we will. I generally don't think we will. As we've been batted around with a lot of names, but nothing really doing. Bids being rejected, as a lot of people like to be saying, and quite rightly so to a degree. That it's we tried FC, because that's what it is, how it comes across a lot at the minute. But yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. Of course, we've got just over 2 weeks to a week and a half to just over a week and a half to wait. So you never know. Man United Herbert says, if Antonio gets injured, then who will get the goals then? In terms of an attacking force, that's a very, very good answer. We don't really have one. Which is why there's the fan base is up in arms at the moment there, Herbert. We've got a junior which hasn't made his proper senior debut yet. Well, especially in the Premier League, we've got Yarmolenko that could score goals from an up front position, but I'm not convinced. So, Jesus, just as they're coming into attack. Good defending from Soufal then, holding his line well. Ball kicked and goes straight over. I think was that Robinson earlier? But yeah, goal over. So they're attacking. A couple of more people have logged in since I mentioned it. So thank you. Welcome, guys. Man United Herbert's trying to be a bit of a knobhead now and just says, how was Chikorita for you guys? I thought he did alright, to be honest with you. Given the system that he had. It's just, again, like with Allaire, we just didn't play to his strengths. didn't play to his abilities, didn't use him enough in the right way as well. I should say, which is nearer the point. But it all seems to be all it seems to be all West Brom at the minute, bar a few little passes here and there. So with Cresswell trying to find Antonio, which he does, but the ball gets intercepted. Lanzini's trying to arse around a little bit, and now there's a free kick given to West Brom as a result. Even though technically speaking, we could have had a free kick a few seconds earlier. Nothing surprises us there. Man United just not being a knobhead, just asking because he was a fan favourite and didn't get to follow him at West Ham. Follow West Ham. Fair enough, mate. Just it's just no offence was taken, and I hope no offence was taken with yours either. Sometimes we get people in from other clubs trying to troll us, so understandable. But yeah, it's good. It would have been, but yeah, as I said, I thought you did fine. I genuinely thought you did absolutely okay. Just wasn't used in the right way, unfortunately. So Rice on the ball now. Soufal with a long ball trying to find Antonio, which he does. Antonio's still on side as well. Did he keep it in? Yes, just, but nobody there to follow. Bowen a little bit slow on the follow up there, and it gets cleared out for West Ham throwing. Paul John says that was Perez. Paul, shut up. Now I know you are being a knobhead. Again, just not being used. Not being used right. It says because Man United and West Ham have some deep transfer history. Rio, Carrick, Tevez, I should say. Chicharito, Evra. Yeah, back and forth between both. Absolutely right, mate. And of course, what's his name? Kid who scored against Spurs. What was it? The talented midfielder that has just completely wasted his life, his football life. What was his name? Oh god, this is where we need Kent, man. But you'll be able to remember him. That the kid who was Fletcher Morrison. That's who I'm talking of, Mark. Thank you very much, mate. Ravel Morrison. Fletcher, yeah, slightly as well, but it says, in my opinion, Cresswell is top 5 in the top 5 left backs in the league. Very underrated. He is, but he isn't, mate. I know why you're saying it. He's he frustrates a lot of us. But he's growing. He's a lot better this season than the last towards the end of last season as well. His confidence is coming back. But he can be very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Mark says Ogbonna is in the top 5 centre backs. He is, agreed. I don't think it's Dawson purely that has prevented us from conceding goals, but it helps. It certainly does help. We do look a lot more coordinated with him than with Balbuena and Diop, and no disrespect to either of them for that matter. Absolutely no disrespect to either of them. Still very good teams. Just as bit of an almost an own goal situation going on then. So just seeing the replay then. So good interception from Dawson then. Very good interception. Ogbonna there. It says, do you think Rice will leave in the summer? I'm think to be of the only supporter that doesn't think he's going to. I genuinely don't think he will. I really don't think he will. Again, I want to be proven wrong. If he goes, he goes. It'd be a real shame. But I don't think he will. Seriously, unless we get a ridiculous bid in for him, I really don't think we will. So not that it makes much of a difference, but the clock is a second quicker than what I'm seeing. But not that it makes any difference. We're hardly talking about it at the minute. We're all interacting. So guys, here we go. We're coming up to the 20th minute. So we're almost halfway through the first half. Not really sure why we just had that wide shot for some random reason. I think the director is trying to be flashy again. West Brom in possession. I can't see these bloody numbers at all. I can't see who's scored because the red, the red and the yellow and the green are all contradicting itself, and it's difficult. Sheena, absolutely right. If Rice does go, then good luck to him, but he won't be captain if he goes. Exactly. And that's one of the reasons why I don't think he will. I genuinely don't think he will. So much stuff I've got in here, honestly. Herbert asks, Alaire and Anderson, do you think are the biggest? Do you think are the biggest flop in recent time for West Ham? No, they're not, mate. To be honest, we've had a lot more potential. Just they're pushing West Brom. They're pushing, and now they were kicking Ben Rama. Come on, that's a free kick. What, ref? Seriously, that's a free kick. Come on. Bonner with the ball now. I'd say there. I'd say Anderson is the biggest one in the last couple of seasons. Granted, but we've with I thought to a degree. I thought Andy Carroll was a bigger flop. Got him. It's a free kick. Honestly, ref, unbelievable ref. If it was the other, if that was the other way, Graham Scott's given that. Absolutely given that. So even though we've had the lion's share of the possession, it does seem to be West Brom in the last few minutes. Scott that's a poor decision by, yeah. So ref can't give that if he's not going to give the free kick on the other end. He has to balance it out some way. Herbert says, do you think you'll get Europa? It's a possibility. We're halfway through the season. There's no way of knowing at the moment. Absolutely no way of knowing. It'd be nice if we could, of course. It'd be very added bonus. We're 9 points away from the amount of points that I thought we would finish on the season on. Quite frankly, I didn't think we would get much higher than 30 odd points, 36, 37 points. I think if I remember correctly, I thought we would just get relegated, but things have been. You just can't call it this season. You generally can't call who's going to win it. Can't call who's going to be in the top six, and you can't call who's going to be anywhere else for that matter, apart from unfortunately Sheffield United, because they do look like they're down. Unless West Brom and Fulham have an absolutely, and Burnley for that matter, have an absolutely torrid end to the season, Sheffield United are rock bottom of the table. They genuinely do. Paul says he thinks we need a striker to get into Europe. Absolutely. Not going to disagree with you in any shape or form. Dawson, that's what you foul him, I should say. Oh, that was close. Very close. Very, very close. Lingard would do well at West Ham, but yeah, I can't see where he would fit into the side, though. That's the thing. Mark saying good play, West Ham. Yep, brilliant. Yeah, it is. What a strike from Soufal was to see in the replay. It gets a deflection, so it is technically on target. His strike is on target, but it's nice that we've got a corner. There we go. Let's see. Let's give it to Sam. Come on, let's give it to Sam. Ball in from Creswell to no one. Goalkeeper paps it out. Lanzini passes it back for some strange reason. Bowen passes it over to Creswell. Ben Rama marauding into the box slowly. Nice ball in, but too far for Soucek to get. It goes for a goal kick. Paul says if Wolves did it, why can't West Ham? Because they're well organised and have a better long-term strategy than our owners, mate. That's why Wolves did it. That's why Wolves did it. All that our owners care about is all they care about is just making sure we're in the league. That's it. That's all the club cares about. Well, the owners, I should say. We should be able to do it, of course. I'm not disagreeing with you in any shape or form there, fella. It's just the fact that it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We need 2 strikers to get into Europe, if I'm honest. I still want us to finish 9th, 10th, maybe 11th. I'll be happy with that. Very, very happy with that. If we finish 7th or 8th, ecstatic. So a little interplay there, but Rice gets the ball. passes it over to Lanzini. Over back to Rice. Trying to find the man. We get a throw in as a result. But you actually watching the game, mate? To be fair, because you've not mentioned anything about the game whatsoever. I'd be to answer these questions and talk about it, mate. But it'd be nice if you pitch in about what we're actually supposed to be talking about as well, for that matter, fella. Ben Rama over to Creswell. Nice little challenge. Ball in. Lanzini, not strong enough. Not strong enough for that. Yeah, exactly as Mark just said. Soft from Lanzini. Absolutely is. Herbert says Villa have 4 games in hand and they have a good squad, a good manager with a good squad depth. Yeah, but great. Finally, somebody that's actually behind me for a change. You guys are normally ahead of me when it comes to these games. Just out of interest, Herbert, remind us where you are in the world, mate. Tony says we're sitting back too much. Yeah, absolutely. We're on the halfway mark of the first half now. So yeah, guys, give me your thoughts on how we are on the halfway point of the first half. But completely agree. We're not really we're giving them too much space. We're not giving them enough pressure. Scott's not really doing all that well as a ref, but we've got 2/3 of the possession. David RC, welcome, mate. Welcome from Chile. What was it? Good afternoon. I think it just about. But yeah, guys, we're supposed to be getting a new router delivered tomorrow, apparently. So hopefully that should sort out all the connection issues from now on. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. Herbert says Bowen could do more in his opinion. Yep, agreed. He's trying his best, mate, but West Brom are very well organised. You can see that in what they're doing. You know, we've had the lion's share of the possession, but like when Arsenal got beaten by Hull, was it 4-1 when they all those years ago? All those years ago. Then its possession means nothing, unfortunately. But Mark, you're absolutely right. It could take a while for the new route to settle. Absolutely right, mate. So hopefully, all things considered, I'm not really sure if we're gonna have a live chat tomorrow night, guys, because there's not really, apart from this game and the Burnley game, there's not really much to talk about, if I'm honest. Because it's just all rumours floating around. I'm not prepared to waste an entire hour of everybody's time talking about rumours. I know other channels do, and that's fine. That's up to them. Not a criticism in any shape or form, but I don't like rumours. I like fact. I like things that actually are. Herbert says the longer this game stays 0-0, Big Sam will be more confident to nick it. Agreed. No K in nick it though, mate. Only 1, not 2. But yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, not the best of balls from Lanzini up there. Is just what Tony's talking about. Allardyce telling them to press, which again is totally understandable. But he won't want it. Allardyce won't want to be. He won't want to be defeated tonight. He won't. But it'd be, as everybody else is saying, it'd be nice if he does. It'd be quite nice if he does get humiliated tonight, but it's not going to happen. Mark says, although rumours were one of Fleetwood's most finest albums, ironically. Yeah, mate, it's fucking brilliant album. Absolutely love that. Love that. Just before they split up originally as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, very good album. Paul says there was never going to be a goal fest tonight, so not going bad for West Ham. Keep it solid and look for a chance in the second. Absolutely. Cresswell with again very well defended by West Brom. Very well defended. Sheila agreed. Stevie Nicks was a fantastic singer. I actually quite fancied it when I was a teenager, to be honest. Something about her voice. Soufal, Rice, Soufal again. Creswell back to Soufal. Rice. Not really. Tempo West Ham. Build it up a bit. Make the space. Create the space. One touch from Rice. Perfect. Oh. Could have happened then. Could have happened. Sheehan says, name my My old girl over her. You mean your eldest girl after her? Yeah. You've been on the Vino again, Sheena. So foul with the ball in again. What an awful ball that was. Absolutely terrible. Very terrible. Man United Herbert says, asked what happened to Diop. Seems to have totally disappeared. He's not. He's on the bench. He was out with COVID for a little while, and then Moyes wanted to experiment and see how Dawson got on. Because he didn't trust Balbuena enough, possibly. Diop wasn't fit enough, possibly. A little bit of a two and a 6 and 2 freeze going on in the box there with Antony putting it back in, but easily Ben Rama. Come on. Use your thinking. Don't dilly dally. Bowen. Oh. Bowen was offside anyway, but Christ, that was close. If there was a bit more tempo, that's a goal. That's a goal. Bit more tempo, bit more oomph. Yeah. Very, very close. Knock, knocking on Big Sam's door. Mark says it's coming. Paul says Chaz and Dave are my favourite as a kid. Shame they were Spurs fans. Yeah, so he was, mate, and same with Status Quo. I always knew there was something wrong with those two. Sheena says she wishes she was just tired. Bless you. I know the feeling. Herbert says, what subs would you consider now? I wouldn't. Maybe for half time to give it quarter of an hour. Yarmolenko probably. Can't really see what you should do, to be honest with you, mate, because he's not been forming all that well recently. But again, it's match fitness more than anything else, and a little bit of confidence. So I wouldn't put him on yet. I'd put him on a little bit later rather than now or before at half time. But you never know. Paul says, would you rather a cup run or league position? Now this is how it's evident that Paul's an Arsenal fan, because that's what league position? What league position? Do you mean would you rather League Cup or finish 10th or whatever? Either way, to my answer to you, mate, is yeah, Robinson trying a goal, but it's going 5 or 6 miles over the bar. But to be honest with you, mate, I'd rather a cup run. We haven't won it since the day I was born. Literally, since the day we beat you on the day I was born. That's the last time we won the FA Cup. So it'd also be rather nice if the commentators realised that West Ham are playing at the moment, because they're all blowing smoke up Allardyce's arse by the sounds of things. Tony says Ben Rama just needs to show a bit more finesse and drive. I think that's what he's currently missing from his game. Agreed. It's more confidence. He's trying, as we said with the last watch along, mate. He's trying slightly too hard in certain ways. He just needs to relax and just not think about what he's doing. Just let it come naturally. Creswell, Lanzini, Ogbonna, finding up to Sofal then. Right. So hopefully, guys, that's it. Back to normal. Come on. So yeah, so apologies about this, guys. It seems to be a little bit weird at the minute. But yeah, for some random reason, it just decided to update itself. So nice timing, guys. Thank you very much. Anyway, so almost a goal then from Lanzini with that free kick. Just not much doing, unfortunately. So 10 minutes to go. Not really much more to talk about. You still there, guys? Still here? Ben Rama and That's out, isn't it? Thanks, Sheena. So yeah, it's been an interesting half. Sheena, you asked how many shots on target we've had. I'll tell you, we've had one. We've had 4 shots, 1 on target, and West Brom have had 2 shots and none on target. So, which I'm guessing that would have been. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know which one would have been. I'm guessing technically that would have been Sufail's shot on target before he got the deflection. And you're welcome, of course. As always happy to help. But yeah, that's Antonio. Oi, hang on! Impedance there, ref. Come on. And that's what he's like. That's what he's like. And even the bloody commentators are taking the piss about how many players were going. He just said these one striker West Ham aren't after. Because this is the thing. It's ridiculous at this time because there's nothing else to talk about in the football world. There's not really much else other than COVID. I'm sick and tired of talking about COVID and the boosters and all that sort of stuff. But it's the way it's going at the minute. I am Mark back. Yeah, keep it open because I'll always come back as quick as I can. It's just in this instance, it was more. I think it was a software issue rather than a broadcast issue. But you never know. I'm always here, mate. Always here. I mean, even though you are disabled, being a gin, mate, you're always welcome, and it's always good to have you around. And you'll always find me here in one guise or another. Always one guise or another. So as I said at the start, guys, for those that joined in after the start of the broadcast, JPWHU TV is now on well, it's not JPTV, it's JPWHU Radio is on Anchor. So try and find that as much as you can, and you'll be able to. So therefore, you'll be able to. Me and Marshy are recording a podcast tonight. Or sorry, tomorrow night, I should say. Ideally after the. If we are going to do a live chat, but we're doing it either way. We're doing it tomorrow night, just as we're having some internet issues here by the looks of it, because I can't get back onto BT for some random reason. But here we go. Yeah. It's a broadcast issue by the looks of it. But yeah, so have a look at that. Once it's up and running, I'll obviously share it on Twitter and I'll share it on Facebook as well. And I would normally share it on Instagram, but we don't have enough followers on Instagram yet. Yeah, basically after Emmerdale Farm, mate, potentially. If we don't do the live weekly chat tomorrow, then as I say, you'll be able to hear my thoughts and me and Marshy's thoughts on everything football related and a few other little bits and pieces tomorrow night, or possibly up on Thursday, to be honest with you. But yeah, so guys, find it. I'll put the link in the description once we finish this conversation. And I don't know why that's doing that. So yeah, it's a few little weird things going on here. But it's the way things are. So we're 5 minutes from half time. What do you guys reckon? What would you reckon on the minutes? I reckon probably a couple, to be honest with you. Maybe one, just given the amount of free kicks that we've had that's had to be taken in the game. Benrahma almost scored then, but yeah, exactly as Mark says. Mark says good effort, Benny. Completely agree. Rick says 2 minutes. Yeah, agrees with me. Maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and just as the stream's frozen completely now for some random reason. Thank you, BT Sport. Very far behind. Very far behind. Just see if I can try it on another channel. Try it on this. See how that's going. Yeah, very seems to be very strange. Yeah, that's better. It's just showing the replay. So let me pause the clock for the minute, just so you guys know where I am for the minute. I don't know. Hang on, let me just try and get back onto the other one, which is actually quicker than the other link. But again, I don't know why BT's having this problem. It's always something. There's always something with this house. I tell you, it's always something going on. So apologies about this, guys. I try and keep you updated as much as I can. But nothing really doing. No, it's not loading it for some stupid reason. So I'm gonna have to go to the other. Yeah, it's not doing it. I have to go to the other channel. So bear with me, guys. It's gonna be a little bit further behind because it's streaming in HD. It's on 4140. Fair enough. Come on, BT. Load it. Something's going on. Let me just stop it here. Seems to be a bit of attack at the minute. A little bit round the houses, a little bit, but just as Rice passes it over to Dawson on the halfway line. There you go. And it just as I rekey or it fucking freezes again. Honestly, this house is going to be the death of me. It really is when it comes to this. Let me just stop the clock once again. Unbelievable. There you go. That's better. But yeah, this is so poor. This is like watching it on He's Gold, man. It's ridiculous. This quality is piss poor. Absolutely piss poor. I'm gonna have to try and reset the thing at half time, but we'll sort that out, and then I'll sort it out at the half time break, guys. So Pereira almost good save from Fabianski there. Very good save from Fabianski there. Oh yeah, but there's always something. There's always something with this freaking house. Right, so Creswell to Wogbonna. Dawson. Paul, if you're still here, remind me the name of the commentator that used to be Arsenal. Sufal. Not a good ball. Not a good ball. Yeah, Mark, absolutely right. Not the most exciting, so it's a good thing that I'm a little bit further behind you guys than normal. But yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. And here we go again. Frozen once again. Unreal. Unreal. Just when I thought I got all this stuff sorted out. Jesus Christ. Unreal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, BT. Yeah, the stream rate is, you might be getting a bit of buffering now, guys. The stream rate's not playing well. So there's something going on with the internet. So it's only 1 minute of extra time, guys. Apparently. 1 minute of extra time. Obviously, too many using the internet in your house, John. Yeah, there is, but apparently it's more down to the fact that it's the router. I've always maintained it's the router. Always maintained it. So Dawson, Sufal, ball in, cleared. Rice, over to Ben Rama. Ball in. No, you're kidding me, BT. You're absolutely fucking kidding me. It froze. It just froze. So I don't know what's going on. It's literally just buggered it up there. It really just has buggered it. Oh, you pain in the arse, you. I generally have no idea what's happened. Let me check on. It's just completely gone. Completely gone. And there we go. Bowen, 1-0. 1-0. Sorry for. I'm not sorry, guys. There we go. So that's it. So yeah, great. So apologies, guys. You can't see my reaction to the goal because I have no clue what happened. But yeah, I caught the latter stages of the replay. It looks good. It looks good. Looks a nice goal from him. Rob's projectile said my BT connection has been crap all night, mate. Is it really 1-0? Yeah, it is. Check it on the BBC website, mate. It is 1-0, 45 plus 2, so which is exactly as I put in there. So yeah, there we go. So let's get some tunes to relax to. Once I sort a couple of things out. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back. Second half is just about to kick off. I saw this. Was able to see the replays of Bowen's goal. Comes off here, bam, straight in. Number one. This seems to be back and trying to troll. Most high school teams could beat Premier. What's Premier? What's Premier? What's Premier League teams? What's Premier? Sheena, it's written down here, darling. Where who scored? It was Jared Bowen. What's Premier? Martin Kieran is he needs to realise there's two teams playing tonight. Sheena, no. Let us if that's too small, let us know and I can increase it for you. Right, so just waiting for the game to be kicked off. Come on, Scott. There we go. Game's kicked off. Second half's kicked off now. I've reset the Fire Stick, and it all seems to be chickadee boo. So it's all good, all fine. But yes, Kieran, I was having problem with TintNet. Didn't have my glasses on, honestly. I can't see. I need to. If you want, I can put it up in Braille for you if you'd like. How's that work, Sheena? Would that work for you? So we've got Creswell on the ball now. Ogbonna. So it doesn't look like there's been any changes in the lineup by the looks of things. Dawson. Finding Antonio, but goes right past Souček. Honestly, that's a bad decision from Souček. Yeah, no changes to West Ham. The Rice, Benrahma, Lanzini, Souček, Rice, Creswell. Antonio just about keeps it in. Was fouled then, but kept the ball, and fair play to him. Lanzini, Antonio. Put the ball in. That's what. A bit of stuttering start from West Ham to the second half by the looks of things, but not all. Creswell, what was that? Honestly, what on earth was that? Here we go. So yep. So trying to come on, intercept. Nice header from Ogbonna to Souček. Back to Ogbonna now. So guys, would you guys make any substitution changes? Clock's 2 seconds ahead because that's because they're the people at BT, just like they are with Sky, are inept by starting the clock on the second that the whistle is blown. Soufal, second ball in, and straight to Johnson. Kenneth Barlow, good evening, mate. Keep up the great work, mate, but want to know your thoughts on whether fake taxi offers a reliable size length to your average male in the UK or whether John is above average. To be honest with you, fella, oh, fair play to you, Ken. Fair play to you, son. We need a bit of spicing up. I love that. Brilliant. Good lad. Top notch. Not knowing the size of anyone else's John Thomas, mate, I can't really say. But I kind of think he's a little bit above average. Most porn stars are above average. That's why they do. That's why they make porn. You wouldn't get someone like me being porn because I'm not big enough for that. Sadly, I do all right, but yeah. Love it, Ken. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, fella. We need more people like you on the channel. That was brilliant. Really good. Very, very funny. Very funny. Well, I was about to say well intercepted. Somebody's unsubscribed tonight, sadly, so we're one away from Mark, ask a question. It's gonna get answered, son. I'm sure Sheena's a little bit disappointed I've said that, but you never know. Mark says not much we can change really. 4 nails maybe, but too early. Agreed. Agreed. But not a bad first half, to be honest with you guys. Not the best again, but we're 1-0 up at half time. That's all I care about. Ken, mate, come on, seriously. And I asking for a bit of a laugh and whatnot, son, but come on, keep it relevant to the context. Not the best of goal clearances from Fabianski, but Creswell now clears properly. She's cool with it. Paul John says 18 minutes substitution Bowen. Who would you bring on for Bowen there, Paul? I don't think I'd be very surprised. I mean, he will be taken off, mate. He will be taken off, of course. But I think it'd be harsh on him, bearing in mind that he scored a little bit of a accidental goal, shall we say? But a goal's a goal as it stands at the minute. 1-0. Pereira, 1-0. Easy goal, to be honest with you. Easy goal. Very well played. Very intricately done from West Brom there. Very well done. Oops, no, I've got the spelling of the name wrong. There we go. Very good goal, mate. It's a very well taken goal. Very well taken goal. And fair play to everybody. Fair play to the West Brom players. That was a beautiful, because I said they're organised. I said it, guys. I said they were absolutely organised. But they're checking for possible offside. So, do you reckon VAR is going to go on our side? So is it all line of sight? Onside. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. I agree with the commentator. I don't think that's been. I don't think that's interfering with play to the degree, because it's not. There's not enough people in the box. So no, it's the 51st minute according to the tally. So I'm just going to change that. Oops. There you go. Pereira. Mark says Dawson's clean sheet record destroyed. We knew it was going to happen at some point, mate. I know you're taking the piss out of it, but I said at the start. I said during the first half, mate. I said I don't think Dawson's got anything to do with it. It's just we look more coordinated than we used to with him in the side. But you can't. As Gio likes to say on Hammers Chat, you show me a goal, I'll show you mistakes, and there were mistakes with marking. Nobody was moving quick enough. Nobody was moving quick enough for that. But at the same point, like you said, mate, like you said, good goal, very well taken goal. Not much anybody could have really done to prevent that. But in terms of the table as it stands at the moment, a draw doesn't make any difference. In terms of the position, we're still in the same place we were with the draw as we were when we were 1-0 up at half time. So, but obviously a couple of points down as a result of it. But yeah, Mark says get Balbuena back in. No need, son. No need. Right, unfortunately, Ken, you're in timeout, son. Because I gave you a warning. Gave you a warning. But as I say, fair play to Pereira for that. Very a beautifully taken goal. Well coordinated. Tony says we've been slow in this half. Come on, we've only been playing for 5 minutes, but I know what you mean. Slow in this half, more complacent considering who we are playing. Can see us losing this if we don't pick ourselves up. Agreed. Agreed, and Mark agrees with you as well, saying we need to wake up here now. Agreed completely. This is West Brom. We've got a corner. Let me just see if I can bring that down to the same level that corner taken. Cleared. Thank you, Ben Rama. He has cleared it. There you go. So there we go. So that looks that's looking a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit more in line with everything. Yeah. But yeah, agreed, guys. You know, as I said, it was complacency. Completely agreed. 1-0 up. Not really too bothered. So Gibber says, "Come on, you irons." Chin says, "By the sounds of things, we need a good kick up the backside." Are you not watching it on? I know you haven't got BT Sport. It's Amazon. You watch through the PlayStation, isn't it, Sheena? That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. But yes, agreed. Right, so Lanzini, Ogbonna, Socek, Sufal, Bowen, down to Creswell. Amazon Sky Sports, yeah, I thought so. And Antonio, but he goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Nice defending from Moshe there, to be fair. Yeah, it is. To be honest with you, Sheena, this is the reason. I mean, I don't have a facility in the room for cable or Sky. This is why I use the apps for Now TV and BT Sport, because you can cancel it at any time. You get a whole month's payment. The majority of the games are being played between BT and Sky as they always are. But it is. But I know a very, very good streaming service. So if you're on Twitter, Sheena, message me in Twitter, and I can point you in the direction of somebody that has a really, really good, reliable service. Very cheap as well, and very good. What I used to use before I used BT and Now TV. So I'll be able to help you out there. Or if you're on Facebook, contact me on Facebook in the group there, in the group or the page there. Either way, and I'll be able to give you some pointers. But the bloke's only on Sky. He's only on Twitter, from what I know. Right, so West Brom with the throw-in. O'Shea taking it. Ogbonna grabs it. Not literally, of course. But nothing really going on here. Ben Rama, Lanzini, and it goes out for a West Brom. Oh no, it's a West Ham throw-in. Yeah. The apps are better, and I don't use Twitter. I am on Facebook. So, join the group or the channel page. Oh, actually, we got it first time round. But I'll find out a way of getting you in touch with him. Because it's as I say, it's what I use to watch everything else. It's what I used to use before, as I say, before I started using Now TV and everything. So Antonio Lanzini, ooh! Socek, why did you stand still? We're still on the attack here. So foul. Rice going for it. Oh, that was close. So close. 2 yards out. Have a look at the replay. So many chances. Great defending from West Brom, to be fair, on that. Absolutely brilliant. Who was it? Who was it? Very, very. Is that O'Shea? Yeah, it's O'Shea. Very, very good. Very good. That's If O'Shea wasn't in that position, that's in the back of the net. That's 2-1. And Rice's attempt, and Jesus, that's a yard. Jeez Louise. Oh, that was so close. I mean, the keeper had it, to be fair, but that was so close. Sorry guys, again it just seemed to stop broadcasting for some random reason. But again, very, very close from Rice. We're getting closer. Completely agreed. We are getting so close with this. So close. We're really starting to put off. We're kind of jumping up the second gear. So guys, who do you think Fornals and Yarmolenko is going to come on for? Just StreamYard seems to be randomly just stop broadcasting for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I generally can't see why. If this continues for much longer, I'm not using this service anymore. I'm going to go back to StreamYard, which is a shame because I wanted to try and save some money. Mark said Ben Rama and Bowen. I think it'd be a bit as I was saying just before just before we kind of froze, shall we say. I think it'd be a bit harsh to take Bowen off, to be honest. I know he hasn't done a huge amount, but he scored the goal, and you know, I do generally think it'd be a bit harsh on him. If I'm completely honest with you, I do generally think it'd be harsh on him. You know, I do generally think it'd be harsh for that to happen. Yeah, second bucket. So here we go. So we'll find out. So Ben Rama and Lanzini. So half of what I was thinking. The Ben, I thought Yarmolenko might be coming on for I thought Ben Rama might be coming. Yarmolenko might be coming on from Antonio, but it was good. You called it, Tony. Absolutely, Lanzini and Ben Rama. Yeah. All right, Mark. It's 3 times now. Not the only one that's having problems by the looks of things. But yeah, very interesting call. Very interesting call from Moyes. Don't think it's the wrong move. All right, Mark. That's enough now. Tony says, "Cheers, Mark Bowen's doing well." That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, Tony, that I think it would be harsh for him to come off. I genuinely do think it would be harsh for him to come off. Mark says he only sent it once. Yeah, Sheena had the same issue, so maybe there is something going on with YouTube between. Maybe there is some sort of problem. But yeah, it's irritating. This it really is irritating. I mean, it's understandable. You know, there's going to be a lot of people streaming every single day and every single night. Yeah, the Gremlins in the machine completely. And what was it? The bloke said in Gremlins? The little bloke. It's what happens when you buy foreign rubbish. They put Gremlins they put Gremlins in the tank, or something to that degree. But guys, generally, I'm concerned about the level of subscribers we've got, right? Because Paul, you did say 1-1. Agreed. Come on, Bowen. Ah. Oh. Here we go, Rice. But I say a lot of people have been leaving recently, which is I totally understand it. But guys, if you know anyone that doesn't know the channel and would want to subscribe, then by all means, please do share this content. Share it. It'd be nice for us to get to 2,000. I'm looking for 2,000. Trying to be a bit more ambitious because at the end of the day, guys, you know how much hard work I put into this and how much we've got a good community. So quid pro quo. You know, just share it around for other people. Hopefully, this is just a one-off. That these problems, but again, it's what happens during the midweek. Tony says we're virtually camped in their half. Just need to hit that target. We've been hitting target. We've been hitting targets, mate. Generally, have been hitting targets. What you're talking about is hitting the back of the net, which are two different things. I mean, we've had 4 shots on target, 10 chances, 10 shots, 4 on target. Which West Brom had 3 and 1 on target. Mark says we're little timid in the third. Final third, too tippy-tappy. Somebody needs to stump it. Agreed, Mark. Completely. But at the same point, looking at it from the other point of view, West Brom are defending fantastically well. We could have had it. We could have had a second through Lanzini, but O'Shea's header was a beauty. So it's not all West Ham. It's a 50-50 chance. Come on, Yarmolenko. You could have. Antonio! 2-1! Seeing the replay of that. Ball in from Creswell, Yarmolenko, Antonio. Beautiful. Mark, that it's kind of how it's done, mate. Yeah, that's. I don't think Antonio meant it in the way because he, but it's fantastic. Loving this. 2-1. Get in. Sorry if I overloaded the microphone there, guys. But yeah, that just what a goal. What a goal. Really good time as well. 66th minute, exactly as I called it. Put it down there as so. Game's not over in any shape or form. Tony says, I agree, Mark. Need to hit that. Need to have that hunger, which we've just shown there. JP, yes, I meant hitting the back of the net. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's down to how good West Brom are playing. To be honest with you, mate, they are playing very well, which is frustrating from our point of view. But you know, we are taking the chances. We are taking the chances, and I'm absolutely loving that. Really loving that. Paul says, good goal. Yeah, very well coordinated. Very similar in the build-up to how West Brom, just as Yarmolenko's going. Another shot on target. Mark says, put him in my dream team this week and put him captain. 2 goals. Boom. Good lag. Is in my because I've got Antonio and Bowen in my fantasy league. So please make me move further up the table out of that. Kabir says, you're right, mate. What timing. Another goal will get us through. I totally agree with you, fella. Totally agree with you. It really would help. I don't know why there's only 2 people watching. Have I gone offline again? No. Where are you all? What's happened to you? Where is everybody? 4 now. Just the count will update in a minute. But Mark's still on. Yeah, what's happened to you all? Honestly. I'm grateful. No, I'm joking. So it's Mark and Paul that's watching. There we go. 6 now. Sheena. So yeah, there's obviously something going on. Right, just going to get me second beer, guys. Well, second cider. Where the bloody hell up? There we are. Now, guys, they always go off when this EastEnders starts. Not real West Ham, mate. Not real West Ham, Mark. If that's what happened, I know you're taking the piss, mate, but not real West Ham. If you're gonna turn over the telly to watch bloody EastEnders. Now, guys, I've got a legitimately serious question to ask you, right? Because obviously you can't see a microphone down here anymore because I've got a mic up here instead. Does it look better? Does it look more like you and I sitting watching the game together? Please let me know, because the whole point of it, and please let me know what the audio quality sounds like as well, because I'm very as nice as this microphone is, I'm tempted to upgrade it even still. But Sheena says so much better. Thank you, because it's been a bugbear of mine for a long time that I don't like microphones in shot. I can't stand it. You know, a lot of Gio has a microphone off camera, as does Gonzo, as does Dan on West Ham Fan TV. He has his microphone off. So I know the microphone. He actually recommended the one that I've got now, not this one. The one that I was about a year ago. Mark says, your camera is top quality, probably the clearest I've seen. Reason being, Mark, thank you very much, of course. Reason being is because a lot of people will try and stream in 1080p. Nothing wrong with that. This router can't handle that. So what I've done is I've downscaled to 720, so it's it's part HD, or HD friendly as it used to be called about 10 years ago. But it's 60 frames a second, so you get a nicer look to it. But as I say, guys, I'm glad of it, because I've invested, as you guys know, I've invested heavily in this channel over the last couple of years. Or most of you won't. Rick will, because Rick's been with us for a good couple of years. But most of you guys have come in since the summer. But it's taken a while for me to get here, and as I said to you guys when we have for New Year's, the first weekly chat of the new year, I said to you guys, it's all down to you. I'm not getting a penny. I'm not getting enough money from YouTube in order to compensate what I've been spending. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want you guys to have a bit more of intimacy when you're watching games. I was the first channel. I keep saying it, but I was legitimately the first channel to do the watch-alongs when we played Leicester away, season before last game of the season, with Noble's screamer that game. Mark says, I still think you should get some two pom-pom girls. Mate, if I can keep two girls entertained, they ain't coming on camera, let me put it that way, son. Good free kick from Creswell. And half of the squad screaming for a penalty on Antonio. I can kind of see the on Socek, I should say. I can see the issue behind it. Was a foul, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Rick, if you still, yeah, Rick still with us. So let us know what you think on that. If that does meet the criteria as a penalty or not, mate. I'm not sure it does, to be honest with you. Tony says quality sounds good, John. So seems to be working well. Because I've got a microphone and a preamp in here, so I've got a proper XLR, which is what you use in studios and everything. But in a little while, I'm going to upgrade to even better sound quality, because I know I've listened to it back, and it sounds okay. It sounds okay, but I want to get better quality. So yeah. Rick says it looks brilliant, JP, with the mic up there. Thanks, mate. It's a bit weird having it hovering. Literally, what? Here we go. So what? 6 inches, give or take. Mark says the JPX. It'd be quite fun to do that, mate. If you know a couple of buxom birds, then by all means put them in here. We'll sort something out. Obviously, of course, once lockdown's finished, of course. So Pereira looks like he's gonna take the West Brom free kick. It's a second and a half ahead of the clock. So there's a lot of communication going on by the sounds of things. Yeah, not the best of free kicks. Rick says there was content, but to be honest with you, for me, no penalty, as I can see if Scott will give it, but I don't think he will. He can't now, mate. It's way too long. But agreed, it was a foul, but I don't think it was enough to be a penalty. I completely agree. For those that don't know, Rick is level 3, if I remember correctly, referee. Rice. Rice is too hungry for a goal. Mark says Antonio the Tank there. Yep. Rice singing Fly Me to the Moon with that shot. Yep. See, that's what you want to see, just seeing the replay of Antonio from what Mark was talking about. That's what you want to see in the modern game. What you want to see in the modern game. So again, the numbers are dropping. What's going on, guys? We're talking about the game. Well, I reckon it's a lot of people thinking I'm going to be streaming the game. Well, come on. So West Brom throwing. So don't worry, guys. If the stream does go down again, I'll be back as soon as I can. 6th referee, mate, not 3 yet. All right. Sorry, no, because sorry, when we talked about it, yeah, I miscalculated because it's down, isn't it? But yeah, because it was what it's what 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, blah 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 blah. Tony says need a third just to settle the nerves. I yeah yes and no, mate. I know you know we come with it. I'm not seeing a lot of nerves out there. I'm just seeing players playing against a very coordinated side, as I've been saying for most of the game. But yeah, settle your nerves, maybe, Tony. Yeah, settle my nerves, 100%. But yeah, I know what you mean with it, man. I know exactly what you mean. So, guys, I say, please share this. Please get people to watch this, because the more we have, the more people that enjoy it, the more conversation we have, the more we have a laugh with it, and just go. But I was wondering how long it was going to take you before you did that joke. Furlong's covered some ground. Tony says, "Our nerves, John, not the players." I think exactly. I know that's where you were going with it, mate. So foul. Antonio. But yeah, nothing doing with it. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in, which is Creswell's going to take. So who would you bring on for the last substitution, guys? As we're coming into we're just over the last quarter of an hour of the game, or just under the last quarter of an hour of the game, I should say. Who would you bring off the bench just to shore it up a bit, just to make sure we don't concede any more? Mark says Big Sam looks old and haggard. He is, mate. Unfortunately, bless him. Guys, you have got to watch the pre-match conference for this game that Allardyce did. It's so funny. He takes a phone call from his agent during it, and he walks off towards the end of the conversation. It's really funny. Kieran says, "Me too, Tony. I'm bricking it again." I'm quietly confident here, guys. If I'm honest with you, I think we'll do all right. But having said that, West Brom on the attack. And well covered from Fabianski there. Very good from him. So yeah, let's just have a look. Let's just have a look at the. I know, Mark, you're going to want to. You're probably thinking about this. So let's just have a look to see where we are on the tables, right? Because I've dropped because we had some awful results last night, but none of my team plays. So, Mark, as it stands at the minute, you've got 56 points. You've got 56 points in your fantasy league. Not bad going, mate. Not bad going, as it stands at the minute. Mark says, "I don't think he'll make us up." I'm not asking that. I'm asking what you think would bring on. Who we would bring on? Who would you bring on? I mean, yeah, 54th. Yeah, so I'm 2 points behind you, Mark, so far. I got Antonio's my vice. I got 15 points from him, 10 from Bowen, and 5 from Rice as it stands at the minute. I'm very happy with that. As I say, not preempting Moyes. I genuinely want to think who your third substitution would be, guys. If you had the choice, who would your third substitution be? Tony says, all we have are defensive players apart from Noble, so Noble or possibly Balbuena. So just to reiterate on the subs bench here, guys, Balbuena, Alves, Noble, Diop, Fredericks, Johnson, and Randolph. So yeah, fair point, mate. Fair point. Yeah, it goes out for a West Brom throw-in. But again, I know. I'm gonna preempt Sheena now. Preempt. 62% possession, 13 shots, 6 on target, 3 corners, 7 fouls. West Brom, just as Livermore comes off, and Robson Kanu comes on, so they're attacking threats on the ball now. On the pitch now, I should say. Their possession 38%, 4 shots, 2 on target, and 1 corner. It is, Tony. I know, but I'd like to get answers from somebody else if they want to say. You can hear Allardyce screaming. Antonio. No. Cornels to Antonio to Bowen. Good, like little movement between the two guys, the three players. Then really like that. Bowen still keeping the ball in, and come on, that's a ref. Come on, ref, that is a foul all day long. Two players sandwiched him the same way that Benrahma and Lanzini sandwiched the player in the first half, and that's a free kick. Yeah, that one isn't. That is a piss take. Scott, you are a shit ref. You can't just completely inconsistent. That is poor. Marks his tee up for Antonio. I can see you thinking, to be honest with you, but he's not going to be playing up front. So as it stands, guys, 5 points behind Man United. As it stands, it's mental this season. Absolutely bloody mental. I don't think, to a degree, I don't think that having no fans isn't all to blame for it. But at the same point, it's part of the reason. But I don't think it's a full reason. Tony says, I was just going to say, Diop, Mark, stick him up top, use his height and gamble. Antonio with a good, not very good idea. Then back to his old Bobby Zamora days of sticking it in Rose Ed. And yep, Noble's coming on. And looks like, yeah, they're all saying it looks like Antonio's coming off. Yep, here he comes. So well played, Mikey. Good lad. Well played. Not really sure why it double backs then, but anyway. Tony says the Premier League is very unpredictable this season. Everyone's beating each other. Yeah, that's what we love about it, and that's why I'm grateful that all you guys have been along with us. For the with me, I say us because it's just me that does everything. But you all been along with me, and I've been there with you to talk about every single game, home and away. Nobody's really watching the previews, so guys, please do watch the previews when they come up, and of course put your comments in the comment section below for those that are watching this replay, and put your comments in for any future previews. Of course, Tony, you get to see the previews before it goes up live on YouTube. Nobody watched none of my patrons watched the preview beforehand, but it's fine. You know, we've all got lives, different things, but yeah, it'd be nice if we get some more people watching the previews. It's spread. I put it all over social media as much as I can. Mark says couldn't win a bet, Tony. Rick, I know you did, mate. I know you did. But yeah, great. Just watching Antonio's goal just as he's coming off, and very, very good. Very, very good goal from him. So yeah, coming off for Noble. As I say, there's not enough people watching the previews, unfortunately. But as I say, people are leaving the channel, unfortunately, which is a real shame. But I know you guys enjoy it, so do share it, of course. If you want to support the channel, then Barmies, please do help us out on Patreon. There's you'll have the advanced. I'll try and do an advanced preview of the podcast that Marshy and I are going to be recording tomorrow night. See if we can do that with that. Tony, I know you're still recovering, mate. It's fine. Fine. But we have four patrons in total. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad you are getting there, mate. I'm very, very, very happy about that. And hopefully one of these days, when this all settles down, we'll all have a pint together. So, Mark, just out of interest, mate, what was your bets for these games? It'd be interesting to know what you guys have been thinking about. Because the ironic thing is, guys, just looking at YouTube, just keep monitoring everything, just as it's. Right. So yes, yes, it's going crazy. It's going crazy again, guys. It really is going crazy. So apologies, but Tony, very good question. I was coming up to that. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. What's everybody's man of the match? For me personally, I would say I'd say it's a toss up between Rice and Bowen for me. It's a toss up between those two. It really, really is a toss up between those two. I mean, everybody's played fantastically well. For a change, we were playing better football tonight. Um, but for me, I'd say it's either Bowen or Rice. I think Bowen's. But even though I know I said in the first half that Bowen's not done a lot, he's been in the right places at the right time, which is exactly what we need from an attacking winger. Exactly, and likewise with Ben Rama. You know, it's difficult, but guys, let us know what your thoughts, what your man of the match is going to be. Tony says, I think this could be the first team that Allardyce can't keep up. Possibly, very, very possibly. But at the same point, he's only been in charge for a handful of games. Without that, Mark says Antonio. Fair enough for the man of the match. Totally get it. Um, without that header from O'Shea, this is a 3-1 game. So Rick says Bowen, and you know I do. I think we're fine. I think from this performance, West Brom have lacked that final cutting edge that we seem to struggle with in November and December time to a degree. But I, I but yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried about West Brom. You know that they are quite a good side. Just as my stream freezes again. Um, they are a very entertaining side. West Brom. They won't be under Allardyce as it stands at the minute. But yeah, I do worry about it. Sheena and Tony both say Bowen for man of the match. Mark says I think we could have battered West Bromwich Albion. We could have done. Yeah. Let me get on to. Apparently, I've got no internet according to this. It's random because it's. Let me just double check everything. Network settings. Yeah, gone apparently. Which isn't the case. There. So hang on 2 seconds, guys. Right. The bum is keep us posted while I'm trying to sort out this internet again. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is why that we're getting a new router because it's just unbelievably unstable. It's piss poor from BT. It genuinely is piss poor, and I really can't stand it. I was saying to one of my housemates that it's massively embarrassing that we have to keep doing this every single broadcast because BT can't pull their fucking fingers out and give us a decent connection for no more than a week. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. We have to keep doing this all the time. It's unbelievably bad. Unbelievably bad that the router signal just drops out all the time. We can't get a decent enough signal. Piss poor partridge. All right, so let's get back onto it, guys, to see where we are with it. Obviously, looks like I've missed a chance that I missed something going on in West Brom. So let us know what was going on there, guys, as I try and get back onto the broadcast channels. There we go, back up and running. Who was going for goal there, guys? Who was going for goal there? Right, so Bowen's pushed over. Clock's a little bit behind, so let me just bring it up to speed. .46, 48, yeah, that'll do. Four minutes of added time, guys. Bloody hell. Bowen takes the Robson Kano, I think it was, JP. Doesn't surprise me, mate. I said it was their attacking threat came on when he came on as a sub. Volley just wide. Thanks, guys. But yeah. It's getting a bit scrappy now. This is getting older. This is getting Allardyce. This is getting very, very Allardyce. The last few minutes of the game, it's getting very Allardyce by the looks of things. Very, very Allardyce. But I know it's pretty pointless updating this now, but that really did actually start bugging me. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah. Tony says Antonio man of the match. Yeah, we were talking about that. Mark says Hunter Stewart Downing coming on. Sheena, that game on Saturday, what channel would that be on? Very good point, actually. I don't actually know. Let's have a look to see if I've fake up. Look, where are we? Where are we? 20. Nothing confirmed yet. It's all to be confirmed. All to be confirmed. So, Sheena, a bit of a piss take. Actually, no, that was updated a week ago. So let's have a look at the FA's website. Where are we? Doncaster. If anybody knows, please let us know. Free kick to West Ham. Take up 4th round fixtures. No, it's fine. It's fine, Sheena, because I want to know as well. Because I'm supposed to be doing the bloody conversation for it. Where are we? It's not on BT, so I'm guessing it's that doesn't help. The Sun, current bun. Don't want to go into it, but where are we? BBC. So watch it on the iPlayer. If you got iPlayer, it's on the iPlayer. 3 o'clock. So we'll be watching it. I'll be doing the commentary live exclusively for the Patreons for that, because the cup games are exclusive commentary. This is getting very Allardyce. This is getting very Allardyce. Scrappy from West Brom. Bono, good idea. Everybody forward for West Brom. Yeah, so guys, iPlayer. There we go. Literally the last few seconds. Not even 8 o'clock yet. All taken. And there we go. Saved by Fabianski, and that should be game over. That should be game over. Yep, there we go. Game over. 3 points. 7th in the table, as Tony's pointed out there. Mark says good win. We're going to win the league. Very, very good. Guys, thank you very much for watching. To sum up, very, very handy 3 points again. Brilliant. As I said, as it stands at the moment, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, as it stands at the moment, we are 5 points from first. 5 points from first. This season is mental. But guys, thank you very, very much for your time. We will be doing... Mark, don't you bugger off anywhere yet, mate. We will be doing exactly the same on Tuesday night for Palace away. The preview will be recorded on Thursday night, and it'll be available. Will be recorded on Thursday. Will be available for everybody. Will be recorded Thursday, or actually no, to tell a lie, be recorded Friday afternoon. Be available for the Patreons on Friday afternoon. It'll be up on YouTube on Saturday afternoon. So give it an extra free time, because I don't want to be mucking around over the weekend doing a preview. I want to spend some time to myself and get some exercise done. But guys, yep, hope to see you tomorrow. Hope to see you hope to see you on. We are massive, Kieran. Hope to see you guys on Tuesday night for exactly the same thing. With Palace away, because obviously we only played them a few weeks ago. So guys, absolutely superb. Loving it. We're loving it like this. And I'll see you soon. Hope, as I say, keep it posted on the for the live chat. I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think we're gonna have a live chat, because there's nothing really much to talk about. I might just do it as an open Q&A. Don't really think. I know you were going to say that. Tony says, well done tonight, John. Keep the faith. We'll always do, mate. Always do. Let's hope your internet woes turn around. Yeah. Well, half of it has been the StreamYard, so I think it's a conversation between that and Streamlabs and YouTube, to be honest with you. But guys, in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your evenings. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Yep, have a good one. And I will see you. If I don't see you Wednesday night, I hope to see you guys, literally see you guys next Tuesday. All the best.